up, you guys? It's Tiffany Marie, your internet bestie. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join the bestie tribe. Now let's get into the video. This is my new series I'm calling Tea Time with Tiffany. So grab your teas, grab your wines, grab whatever you may need because this is our time. As you guys know, I discuss basically the journey that I've been taking of just being more self-aware, just understanding myself as a person, us as human beings, things that we have to learn, things that we have to unlearn. So I decided to do a video basically just explaining the 5 things that I've learned while on my healing journey. So let's get into the video. Know your why. Your why has to be so much greater than just money. Your why has to be so much greater than just, oh, I need to change. Your why has to be so embedded in you to where that you are going to realize that your life is going to make a huge switch. You have to be super tired of the stuff that you have been doing on a regular basis to where you're saying, okay, I'm making this change because I want my life to be way greater than where I am right now. When I was on this healing journey, I was dabbling in certain things, and I didn't really understand what I needed to do within myself to really make a switch for my life. I knew that I was unhappy with myself. I knew that all the choices that I was making was not necessarily the right choice, but I didn't know what to do and where to go and how to go about it until I realized I need to have a purpose. I need to have a reason why I'm making this switch. And just to better myself, like I decided to really sit with myself and really understand who I was because I wanted to be a better person. I wanted to be better for just myself, for the people that were around me, for the people that I was meeting. I wanted to be better. So your why has to be greater than just, oh, I need to change because I want more money in my life. Oh, I need to change because people are telling me that I need to change. Like, your why has to be super greater than the minuscule things. Second thing is imposter syndrome is a real thing. Imposter syndrome is a real thing, and you have to understand that it's going to be popping up constantly on this journey. You have to be really focused on telling yourself that you are worthy of where you are going. You are worthy for the greater that is coming in your life. And while I was on this journey, I realized that I kept trying to tell myself that I was a fake. I kept trying to tell myself that I was phony. I kept trying to tell myself that this really isn't me because I've been a certain way my whole life. In my 20s, I'm now 31. And I realized like this was just where I was just confused, and I'm just like, is this really my life now? Like, but I really saw the change in myself, and I really saw the people that I was surrounding myself with, like, this is my life now. You know what I mean? This is who I'm meant to be. This is who I'm supposed to be. A lot of people have asked me like, wow, Tiffany, you can see the change, you can see the growth. And it was just like, I've always had this inside me. It was for me to just actually be aware of it and actually put myself to the test to where it's just like, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to know when you're on this journey of figuring out who you are, when you're on this journey of trying to better yourself, when you're on this journey of really being self-aware, you are going to feel imposter syndrome to the death. And I need people to understand that you cannot allow that imposter syndrome to come and take over. And you have to constantly keep telling yourself, you are worthy. This is your life. You are going to be greater than where you are, and you're going to continue to be greater than where you are because you're going to continue to work at it. Number 3, emotions are not facts. Let me say that again. I learned that emotions are not facts. They are just feelings that can come and go whenever they may please. And they come when you are triggered by certain experiences, but they are not facts. Understand that. Speaking from my experience, I felt like emotions was, this is how I feel, this is the reason why I feel that way, and that's just it. You made me feel this way. I feel this way. Yeah, you may feel that way in that moment, and that situation may have made you feel that way, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is true. So understand the different types of emotions that may be popping up for you, and understand where to place those emotions. You might be mad one day, you might be sad one day, you might be happy in the next day, you might be angry the next day. Those are just emotions that come and go like different wavelengths, but you cannot allow those emotions to take control and say that this is your life, because it's not. The emotions are just the situation, the emotion is just that day, the emotion is just that moment. Don't harp on the feelings of your emotions and allow your emotions to control you to the way that you are thinking that this is your entire life, because it is not. The next thing is, not everybody is gonna be with you. Not everybody is going to come with you. The people that you may have been knowing for years are probably going to second guess and be like, yo, what is happening? Where's the person that I once knew? Where's the person that we've been kicking it for the longest? It is going to be a lonely road sometimes. And that is okay, because not everybody is going to be with you, and not everybody is meant to be with you. And the people that are supposed to be there are going to be there. And the mindset that you're going to be in, you're going to find your tribe. But there are going to be times where you are going to feel lonely. You're going to be feeling that nobody understands you. You're going to feel that this is probably not something that you should be doing, but it's okay. You're just shedding off all the past and all the things that you don't want in your life anymore, to allow yourself to bring into new people, new connections, new communities, and just a different tribe. So it's gonna be lonely sometimes, but just know it will get better with you constantly changing, with you constantly thinking and aligning yourself with new people and being open to new experiences and new things. You're gonna find your tribe. Last but not least, being uncomfortable is not a bad thing, okay? Being uncomfortable, it is not a bad thing. That's where growth happens. In order for you to really grow, you have to do things that you have not normally done. Sometimes, example, waking up early. Like, I never woke up early in my 20s. I used to sleep until 4 or 5 o'clock, 12 in the afternoon sometimes, and figure out what I was eating in the afternoon, figure out maybe dinner I would eat once a day sometimes. Like, then I started waking up early, and having that shift, it was so uncomfortable for me, because I literally had times where I was just like, this is not me. Like, what's happening? What am I supposed to be doing at 5:30 in the morning? What am I supposed to be doing at 6 o'clock in the morning? Then I decided to start reading more. And then I decided to start journaling more. Then I decided to start listening to more podcasts. Like, I started to figure out different things that kind of occupied my time, but it was uncomfortable in the beginning. It was just like, this is weird. This is not me. But I started to feel good. I started to notice a certain change in my environment. I started to know a certain change in my body, because my body was actually more at peace now. My body was more at a different level of understanding and energized that I had, because now I will wake up early and I have more of my day to do certain things. I have more of my day to prepare for certain things and actually like learn different things. So it was uncomfortable in the beginning, but it was something that I had to get used to. Just like the life that I was living right now, the life that I was living before, I didn't realize that that was my routine, because I was in autopilot, and I realized like, this is how I've always been living, but I'm not happy with this. So I had to make a change, because I was like, I want to feel happiness. I want to feel peace. I want to feel like a sense of purpose on this earth. And I didn't feel like that in my 20s. And everybody that I was watching and listening to, like the successful people, even certain influencers that I was watching, I'm like, there has to be something that they're doing to get them where they are, to where I can do the same thing to get me where I am, or to get me to where I need to be. I had to learn that it wasn't a bad point. So these were the 5 things that I've learned while on my healing journey. I think I'm gonna start doing a little bit more of maybe a part 2 of more things that I've been learning. But if someone is on their healing journey, please understand that you are going to go through a huge transition. You are going to second guess everything, but just know that if you are doing it for the right reason, you are going to see a light within the tunnel, and you're going to feel so much better, and you're going to feel more present in the world, and you're going to feel like you need to do more, and you're going to feel like you have a certain value in this world, and understand that how precious life is. Some days I am scared, but I know that I have a greater purpose in life, and I know that I'm doing this for the right reason. So that was what I learned. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, if you are thinking about starting your healing journey, thinking about where to start. And I would just suggest everything just starts with you, and all you have to do is make that leap and just start. So as always, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.